Hello, this is Sunny Singh, and I'm a complementary alternative medicine therapist and coach. And I work with clients who need neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, hypnotherapy, or emotional freedom techniques to help them to get through whatever they're getting through, personal difficulties, personal challenges. And in this series of videos, we are focusing on fear and how fear is making us feel, particularly in the fallout of this particular pandemic, this coronavirus COVID-D pandemic. And what we're going to do in this particular video is use another of the techniques to help you to get a handle of any feelings that you have around fear and all the anxiety it's causing you. And it's called the Emotional Freedom Technique, or EFT for short. So this is going to involve physical contact between my finger, well, with the kind of base of my hand and the palm of my hand, and also about 8 points around the body. So it's going to require physical contact. It is a kinesthetic style activity. So do make sure that before you try this, I'm going to do a short demonstration now, but before you try this, make sure you are in a comfortable space and also you're seated comfortably as well. And normally what I like to do is say to all my clients, just to start off with some breathing. So let's do a chill seeker breathing exercise. We're going to inhale at a count of 5, and then we're going to exhale at a count of 5. So let us now inhale to a count of 5. 3, 4, 5. And then exhale. 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale. 4, 5, and exhale. 4, 5. Inhale and exhale. 4, 5. Now, hopefully, that's taken the little slight edge off the fear, a little bit, of the anxiety, and you now feel as though you are in a relaxed position to try this technique. Now, this particular technique, as I mentioned, requires tapping certain points of the body, and that's focusing on particular meridian points which actually allow a little vent for us to release some of that negative energy that we've got inside, because that negative energy is also fueling up the anxiety and the fear that's been exacerbated by this coronavirus pandemic. So what we're going to do now is we're going to now undertake the first parts of the technique, where we're going to be using something called the karate chops. I'm going to show it with my hand. So use the base of your right hand. If you're left-handed, use the base of the left hand. But I'm right-handed, so I'm doing the demonstration with the right hand. So base of the hand, and then make sure it's contacting the palm of your hand. And now I want you to repeat these affirmations after me. We're going to use particular utterances in order to form these affirmations. So, even though I am fearful and frightened of this pandemic, I still love and respect myself fully. Even though I am very frightened of this pandemic, I still love and accept myself fully. Even though this pandemic is making me very scared, I still accept and love myself fully. Now, move away from the karate chop to above the eyebrows and repeat after me. Even though I am scared and frightened of this pandemic, I still love and fully accept myself. Now move to the side of the eyes. Even though I'm very fearful about my family during this terrible time, I still love and accept myself fully. Now, underneath the eyes. Even though I'm very fearful about the finances, about money, because either I've lost my job or my business is affected, I still love and fully accept myself. Now, underneath the nose. This is the next meridian point. Even though I am really upset that I cannot see my grandchildren, my children, my grandparents, my parents, or my siblings, or my friends. I still love and respect myself and accept myself fully. Now move to the chin. It's another meridian point. Even though I feel very frustrated when I go shopping, it's always very busy, it's restricted. Sometimes I can't move. I still love and fully accept myself. Now, the collarbone. So tap the collarbone. Even though I feel that my joy has been sucked out of me because I can't go to any gatherings or weddings or events or concerts, theatres, I still love and fully accept myself. The next one is underneath the arms. So just go underneath the arms. That's next meridian point. Even though I'm very fearful about the future on many different levels, I still love and fully accept myself. Now, in this round, we're going to finish off with the karate chop, which is where we started, and then we're going to finish off with some final affirmations. So repeat after me. Even though this coronavirus pandemic is causing mayhem across the world, it's making me very, very, very fearful every time I watch the news, I know that this will end. Even though there have been some terrible events in history, namely the world wars, these have all come to a conclusion. This pandemic will also reach a conclusion. Even though life may not be the same ever again, I'm going to use my creative side, my creative part inside of me, to look at alternatives and look at other solutions, other ways of living. This pandemic may even give me an opportunity to learn new skills, maybe to adapt. I have to evaluate whether my life was too comfortable, maybe it needed a shake, or whether it's given me an opportunity to do much better than where I was before. Maybe the pandemic has been my awakening. Even though it's not certain why we've had this pandemic, I must try to look at the positive intentions behind it. Is it going to be helpful for people's health, well-being, sense of community? Is it going to bring the world together? Is it perhaps going to have more of a coordinated approach towards a more globalized healthcare system? Is it going to extend and make research more expansive on biowarfare or looking at vaccines and treatments? Is it going to be helpful to my children, their children, or their children's children? We don't know what the purpose and the meaning behind it, but I'm going to release some of this negative energy that's causing me so much fear about this pandemic that I just want it to be gone. I want it to be reduced. I want it to be lessened. Okay? And again, so because it's quite a physical therapy, just need to wind down and let's do another chill seeker so we can just get to that state of calm. Breathe in. 4, 5, and breathe out. 4, 5. Breathe in. 4, 5, and breathe out. 4, 5. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay. Now back to balance. Okay, so that was one demonstration of the emotional freedom technique, or EFT. Ideally, you need to repeat this particular cycle, start from here and then all of this and then back to here again. That would be one cycle. To do it maybe another 2 more times. I wouldn't recommend it any more than that. It is a very physical, and you don't want to get too tired because you're doing all this tapping. So you just want to stay really, really focused. Even if you can just do one cycle, that will really, really help you. And so if you try it and it works, so if you've got any feedback, please can you leave your feedback on the inquiry form, which is at the bottom of the homepage, or I'm on all the social media platforms. Just let me know how it's gone for you. I'll be really, really keen to know whether you think this technique has actually worked, or has it reduced your fear, or has it taken a little bit of a edge off it? Anything at all. Okay, so we're going to be going through two more strategies or therapies. Going to be looking at hypnotherapy and meditation. So please look out for the next email, which will go through those techniques. Until next time, take care.